In my talks, I have used the terms negative free child, negative adaptive child, sometimes positive versions of those, and I've linked those to sphere 7 for the free child and sphere 8 for the adaptive child. One term that I've rarely used is from Hinduism, the gunas, and I'm feeling like I might use that more often. So, if you're familiar with the three gunas, there's sattva, which is a state of peace, integration that we associate with the ideal parental figure, the loving parent in the mind. And those of you who listen to my talks know that I link that to the card temperance, which has come up, I'd say, 4 times in the past, 6 readings. And I'm only pulling a few cards per reading, so it's against the odds, but that's perhaps a sign that it's intentional. But the reason for this shift to talk about sphere 7 and the free child with rajas is because then it takes out the judgment. Yes, the negative free child does want to conquer and escape, but the positive free child also can embody those traits. So by calling it rajas, then we're opening to that possibility. The way I've been doing it so far is focusing on the negative free child, negative adaptive child, because those are the troublemakers, and those are the ones that need our love and integration. But it's in the service of that, I've been really ignoring the positive. So, same thing with the tamasic energy. Now, tamas gets a bad rap. It's usually associated with negative adaptive child, stuck in a rut, judgmental of yourself, no hope. But if tamas and sattva are together, especially if sattva is predominant and tamas is subordinate, there is a legacy of writings about how that is a state of awakening, just like rajasic sattva can be a state of awakening. It's not that one is closer to awakening than the other, just you need that sattva in the top position is all. And so by calling it tamas, then we are bringing an awareness that there's also the positive adaptive child. So in my talks from this point forward, you may be hearing me speak less about the adaptive and free child and more about tamas and rajas. But just know that those are linked, and that sphere 7 is linked to rajas and sphere and purpose and individuality, and sphere 8 and 5 limits, constriction, and the group's needs are linked to tamas. And if you have positive adaptive child, then sattva is in the primary position, and tamas is in the subordinate position, and is bringing boundaries and limits and the we space of the group's needs, but not in a way that's going to trigger the free child or the rajasic energy. I mean, eventually, free child, unless you're awakened, is probably going to have its way, and you'll have rajas over tamas, or tamas over rajas, or double rajas in mania, or double tamas in depression. But by using these Hindu terms, we're breaking free a little bit of the habit of talking only about the negative sides of Eric Berne's model.